Hello, welcome back. Last time I helped Anateus and Concordia put their lives back together after House Van Tassen collapsed. We're doing some kind of heist now to try to get a bunch of base metals for transmutation. Let's see how this goes. Affixing the seals to orders and invoices was always such a chore. The thought of undoing one is a little thrilling. Yes, what a bold and daring rebel you are now. Undoing a seal on an invoice, oh man. The seals are complex, but the glue isn't. A weak point in the system. Alright. Surprising that hadn't been taken advantage of before. Maybe it has been. The Van Tassen stocks were never very closely tracked. Good for us right now. Armand didn't care much for details, I'm sorry to say. If nobody misses it, is it really stealing? Yes. Spare me the philosophizing, please. Okay, so that's a slightly complicated product. Seal solvent, not too much though, really. Nah, that's not much of anything. Alright, so we do have some lead. And quicksilver, alright. Just not a large stock, I guess. Okay, so looks straightforward enough, right? Just gonna put down a few things that I know I'll need. Gonna have to have all those and one of these. Okay, so kind of picturing. Yeah, I have a picture in mind for this. Okay. Can look something like that. Alright, so an arm will go here-ish. No. Here-ish. No. Here-ish? Yes. So that's going to be the main arm that moves things off of this glyph of bonding and onto the output. That arm can also be responsible for the water atom, I think. Sounds reasonable. Can't be responsible for much more, though. So it's going to be salt, 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 water, tin. So one promotion. Alright, so this promotion that's happening, it's not too much of anything. Yes, no, I can't get away with that. It'll have to be this way if I'm doing it like this. Okay, that's fine. Let's program number 1 before worrying about where the tin comes from. This is going to be a problem either way. Yeah, neither of these actually do what I want, do they? Not especially. Because I was thinking... Okay, well let's try it this way. Oh, I guess the other arm's gonna have to actually put the tin onto here. That's fine. Let's just try putting down some instructions and see if I can at least make this part of this. So, going back to my keybinds here. So first is salt. Grab left, right, right. Right reset? Sure. I think I can do the exact same thing, so I can actually do the repeat instruction, and even again. So that should... Oh, well, great. Okay, good start. Okay, so let's plan differently. So go all the way around, then reset, which will be quickish. Repeat, and what happens exactly? Not what I want. I can't repeat all the way. I can only have this many lefts. So what I do here There's a salt, there's another, they're bonded, and then when it repeats that happens. Okay. I guess probably what you want here is pivot, left, reset? You pivoted the wrong way. Why did you do that? Because I told you to. That's a good reason. Oh, somebody was saying... Yeah, okay, I can alt-click on an instruction to step that to there. That's neat. Okay, so you built that. That's not useful. You're going to have to pivot another time, I think. Neat. Okay, so it's super fast like that. Yeah, you're colliding because I stuck you there for some reason. Okay, so if you bring another over... is that in the right orientation? Yes. Okay, so you reset. Do something very similar again. And where does that put you exactly? You get to there. No, that's oriented the wrong way. Isn't it? Hang on, if you spin that over like that... Well... No, it's not. It's right. I think. Why is this so hard to think about? If you rotate this... Then yeah, that's right. No, it's as it should be. Okay, so I need the actual water there. Getting that in there is going to mean pivoting a lot. I'll need 3 pivots. A reset. A grab and a turn right. Then if I were to pivot left and turn right... that's not quite the way to go. Hold on. I need one more pivot in there. Yeah, sure. Just fix yourself. Okay, that's looking good. So I don't have a reset at the end of that. You need another pivot. Wait, why did you pivot that way? Oh, interesting. Since this passes right over the glyph if I rotate one more time, then I could totally not have to calcify the first one of those. That's neat. Okay, so let's save some time with that. Okay, so you would rotate to the left, pivot the other way. Or sorry, rotate to the right. But wait, didn't you already do that? Wait, so you do that. You need to pivot left at this point. Hold on, what? Something doesn't make sense to me here. Okay, so here's what I can do. Where do I put the first one of those? There, okay. So here's what I can do. Delete a lot of this. Go right instead. Move all of this down here. Do another move to the right before I do those. I will have to go back to the left. And I needed another of these pivots, right? Okay, great. That's what I expected. Yes. Okay. So at this point I can insert the tin. How much have I intersected? Well, nothing that I can't avoid by putting my second arm here, so that should be fine. Alright, so can you do... Okay, let's see here. So, that's gonna be there. And all I do is pull the... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's a problem, isn't it? Yeah, I can't have 3 reagents sort of in a row like this. You won't be able to get to all of them and get around to where you're going. Okay, well, can I put you over here, maybe? If I can avoid intersecting with that, which I probably can, that should maybe be okay. Alright. Let's see if I can manage this. You're gonna get in the way immediately, though. How else can I do this? That's no better. That's not gonna work, so I can't put my reagent in between there and there. It'll have to be like this. Yeah, so there's no way to do that in this layout, huh? Can I go a little farther out? I need more space. I just don't have the space for this. At this point, would anything collide? Am I building my structure in such a way that it would? Yes. Okay, so I need that space clear. Probably gonna have to involve a track or something here. If I put that there, would anything collide? Where's the, that's hotkey 2. Okay, so you're very confused because I didn't put a reset at the end of you. Well, because your instructions are not done yet. Okay. So nothing collided there. I guess I'll probably just put a little track in here, which will be fine. It's not too expensive, doesn't really get in the way of anything. So 2's on a track. It's gonna start like this. This should go the other way around. Okay, number 2. To do your job, you grab plus right, release left minus grab. Ooh. Plus, I guess. Release right. Oh. Grab. Then at the appropriate time, you're gonna go right. The appropriate time is right around, I don't know, here-ish? You'll need a reset, of course. Okay, that was, no, it needs to be... Wait, why are you turning back left? You don't want to do that. You just want to pivot in place. Wait, why are you pivoting? Yes, that's the correct way around. Okay, pivot in place. You wait until, I think, then to do that. So zoom over here. Yes, okay. I made my product. So at this point, number 2 can reset. Number 1 needs to release, Turn left, grab, and turn right twice, I think. Might need to pivot once. It will need to pivot once. Let's do it late to avoid area getting taken up. What's the right time for that? I'm not really sure. Let's see how this looks. You'll need a reset at the end of your thing. Let me go ahead and just put one of those in there. This seems reasonable enough, I think. Whoa, you went... Okay, so wait, you didn't... You actually want to just do this? You had it right as it was? Okay, cool. Yeah, of course you did. That makes sense. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to release and re-grab or anything. You have it by a fine spot right there. So just that. Neat. Okay, that works. Not the prettiest machine, but it's adequate. Bet I could dodge some of this area down here. Or maybe some of this up here with some more pivot instructions. But I'm okay with that as it is. I did well on the thing that I care about, apparently. It seems a solvent like this would have applications well outside of the specific mission we've discussed. You can keep it. Oh, wait, you're sure? I'm not planning a life of crime. Just the one crime. One or two. Once you start down the road, it's hard to go back. Not that I've tried. He's happy with his life. This is vexing. Were we still at House Ventassen, I could supply you immediately with any length of rope. And in a variety of widths and colors, too. I hardly need anything so extravagant. I can make something better anyway. You don't need to create everything, Anateus. No, it's fine. I have an idea for how the fiber should work. It's possible the alchemist is rather enjoying himself. So we're making a rope. Yep, infinite output. That's... Ah! What I thought. Why so alarming when that thing comes out? Alright. This should be straightforward. Okay. First thought is... piston arm on a track. Second thought is, that sounds inefficient. I can do so much better by just extending the track by... Whoa. Oh, but I can't... Well, I can do that maybe. No, that's not the right kind of motion. And I can't extend from the middle. Never mind. So maybe piston arm on a track. That might be right. Might be unnecessary, though. Okay, before I go down that road... How am I making my things? Gotta bond them. Okay, so for this bond... we need calcify... Yeah, let's go with a piston arm. That's probably the way to go. Oh, there's another bond in here, by the way. Okay, so hang on. Multiple bonds, of course. I don't want to be swinging this whole entire thing around, so I really want to just push my final product in there, bonded in. Well, so this bonder is going to have to be in this orientation, then. That is fine. So the most recent one is going to sit here like this. It is? That's uncomfortable. A lot of things are uncomfortable about this. So having to bond with itself, that's really interesting. You're really pushing me to put 2 glyphs of bonding, huh? I want to do it with just one, okay? I'm going to do it with just one. I insist. I can do it with just one, that's fine. Output will sit here, then be pulled back for a moment to bond and put back out there, I think. That sounds quite likely. Okay, so, pulled back and put in there. Okay, so my next thought is perhaps this. Do I need 3 of those? I can't reach everywhere that needs to reach, can I? Maybe. Maybe I can. I'll think about this, but for now, let's just have... yeah, something like that. Let's see how this works. Well, for one thing, this, if I swing it up here, is going to collide with the thing there, isn't it? So let's put that in a different spot. Sure, that might be more comfortable. Do I need this extra section track? I might not. But I do need the arm length here, I think. That's totally fine. Alright, let's see how this works. So I put 1 salt here. I'm gonna... okay, this will still involve swinging around that way, won't it? Yeah, it's gonna have to be something like that, isn't it? Awkward. Let's see how that looks. I'll see if it actually does collide with that. Can I just test that out, like, right here? No. Not really. I think it will, though, because, like, that goes in an arc that's... wait, how am I swinging? Why do I need this track? I don't know. Let's just do this and see what happens. If it doesn't work, I'll change it. Okay, what have I done? Oh, well, that's an immediate problem, obviously. Okay. So yeah, I'm seeing this track here that I could probably use for a lot of stuff. Like, for example, something like this. Alright, so reset all that. Grab minus right, reset, grab plus, no, not plus, grab right, okay, sure, but what's your plan for getting the other one on there? Don't have one. But what if... okay, now I have some ideas here. If I reset... grab minus... oh, before I do these things, I need to pivot all the way around. Probably want to go the other way, really. Okay, so I've spun that around, I grab this, I calcify it, swing down here, swing over here, swing over here. Hope you can swing here, you probably can't. Maybe I'll just park this one farther out than otherwise it would be. How will I reach that? Need more track? So anyway, I've bonded a salt there, in theory. Hold on, have I? No, not yet. Okay, now I have. So this would mean you would... okay, so real awkward dance here. I'll have to release. plus rotate left, grab, pivot right. Okay, so what have I done? Anything like what I need? Yeah, so that's totally going to collide with those. Alright, so I'll have to deal with that problem. And I do definitely need more track for this. How much more? 2 more? This is starting to look pretty ugly. Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. Ew. So with just that one track, hold on, let's not do that just yet. So hang on, take me here. So I've built that, I pivoted that way. No, I can't shift it to the right without another track, unless I do some shenanigans. Let's do some shenanigans. Pivot left, rotate right, rotate right, travel... No, wait. Okay, we got some redundant pivots there. So what have I done? Okay, that seems all right. It's not, though. I need to do the opposite. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be weird. It's fine, I think, but I'm seeing some strange things going on here. Okay, I see what I actually want to do here. Alright, so where's... Show me my position. Alright, so I'm here. It's at this point I would plus, left, grab, and if I wanted to pivot, I would go here. Okay, so I think this will make sense. You're gonna release, turn right, turn right. No, just once. Grab, which will be nothing on the first run. Move in the minus direction. Move in the plus direction. Release, turn left. And no, that'll never make it. Yeah, so for the first one of these to make it in, I do have to grab it here and drag it over that way. I can't drag from here because there will be nothing there at first here. So what's happening is... you do this. I grab this currently imaginary thing here, drag it over there, which would have bonded it to this, that'd be great. And then that move would have dragged this all the way back in there. Oh, I have to do it again anyway. Yeah, so there are a lot of problems with this. Alright, so at the very least I do need another track segment there. I might need another one beyond that. So how much of this is valid at this point? I mean, I think that move is not. I might be proven wrong, it's hard to tell. Okay, so I do need to leave that exactly like that. I do need to make those moves. But the difference here is that instead of going plus, I'm going to actually just release, then plus once, turn left, yes, grab, plus again. So we get there and do that. Take that, drag it over there. And then with this amount of track, what I'm going to have to do is this whole little dance here. Release, turn that way, go minus, minus, grab, go plus, and then I can reset, and if the swing around here somehow doesn't collide with this, then I think that might be a complete program. It's going to collide though, like I know this. I've seen this kind of thing happen before, right? Right here. No, right here. Yep, clunk. Okay. So since that goes clunk, can I just store this like one farther out? At the point at which I push it out, where am I? Yeah, I can totally just push it one farther out. I'll have to grab it from one farther out too, so when do I grab it? Okay, so right here you need another plus first. And then another minus afterward, right? And then where's the other spot? Okay, so you move all the way out there, grab what's going to be there, drag it all the way back here, pull that in there, go here, and then you need to push one further before you reset everything. Okay, this should be a complete program. Boy, this game's cool. Okay, no collisions, bonded, moving to output, perfect. Is it perfect though? Will it be satisfied that I never actually release it over top of that space? It might not be. But I mean, it just says infinite, right? Well, what if I just move the output one more to the right? That should be completely fine. Let's see if it accepts this though. I'm guessing the answer is going to be no. Yeah, I probably just need the output to move one more to the right, and everything will be fine. Be nice if there were like a super speed button that I could hold to go as fast as alt clicking does. Yeah, cycles is going to be super gross for this. Oh, it accepted it. Neat. Okay, good stuff. Caused it down. That's what I'm after. Cycles is super gross, as predicted. That's fine. Area is alright. Yeah, it could be smaller. I used a 2-length arm. That's fine. Who knew that creating rope fiber could be so fascinating? It's not something I imagine they teach at alchemy school. Strong and resilient, yet light and easy to carry. I say a better rope has never been created. He's really quite absorbed. It's a shame most alchemists think work like this beneath them. Imagine how different the world would be if we applied ourselves to problems like this one. Huh. Interesting thing for Anateus to say. Alright, cool. Well, those are fun. Good stuff. Climbing rope fiber. Another one that I'd love to come back to and optimize for cycles instead of cost. So I'll definitely add that one to my list. Water purifier was another of those. Yeah, definitely doing a second pass on this at some point for that kind of thing. Alright, see you next time whenever that happens for War Mectonic and beyond.